beef, man. This beef in the rap world and the hip hop world within our culture that's going on right now. Obviously, Kendrick Lamar started, but you know, how you feel about it, Terrence? You were kind of the first to kind of ignite everything as far as like the text messages you kind of sent me with J. Cole. You know, my
Nigga, it's
favorite
just Big B.
rapper.
No, that's crazy, bro.
How you feel about everything that's going on, dog?
I think it's great, man. Because again, you know, rap is and hip hop is, you know, should be competitive. I think like from a very baseline standpoint from fans, like there's always almost like we talk about rivalries, like there's this rivalry within fan bases where you like, yo, like my nigga really is the top guy, you know? And I commend Kendrick for always kind of pressing that button, you know? Like I think I'll be seeing like the homies in the group chat, right? They be like, obviously Drake's the GOAT, right? Yeah. That's what they say. And like they'll be like, yo, you know, Kendrick, he gave you your first, you know, number one, you know, poetic justice, and like you just need to be grateful and be in your and stay in your place. And I was be like, but nah, bro, but you always want to like challenge like the top spot if you really feel like you should be there. And seeing, you know, him go at two artists on one track, two big name guys.
Nigga that got beef with him too.
You know, Future. Like that was cool to hear. You know, and just the track itself was fire too. And then you just like you see J. Cole just like come out and lay the track. What was it? 7 minute?
7 minute drill.
Yeah, 7 minute drill. I listened to it. I thought it was fine. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the things I think about J. Cole,
I thought it was nice little jabs to kind of just like, because like he didn't necessarily need to respond to Kendrick's diss, in my opinion. But the fact that if you're gonna come out these past couple of years and say you the top dog, anybody who stepped to you, you're gonna outdo them. I expect you, knowing the history of the rap game, I expect you to just showcase your penmanship, like, and claim that you that top dog. So like, even I thought the verse was good. It won't like crazy, but it, you know, he still has some jabs in there. It's more so like, all right, let me throw something out there. What you got back? To release your shit Thursday night and then Sunday at the fucking Dreamville joint, say, oh, I ain't have the spirit to do this shit. I'm like, nigga, come on, bro.
And that's
like,
my thing. If that's your homie and you don't want to diss him, that's okay. Like you can get like you could have not addressed it and then went to Dreamville, sat on the stage and be like, you know, I really think it's between them two niggas. You know what I'm saying? This is my homie. I really don't want to do that. That's okay. Like I would have respected that. But to put it out and then walk it back, that's my problem. Especially when the lyrics over the last year and a half is just you claiming to feel like you
the GOAT.
Yeah,
you've been saying.
And even when you listen to that joint, like when you listen to track 1 through, I guess it was 13 or whatever, his tone just sounds completely different from those ones compared to 7 minute drill. So you can know like he won't in it, which makes me think like, is it kind of one of those analogies where you out with your boys, we happen to all hypothetically be single, and you be like, yo, that shorty feeling you, bro. Like, she keep looking at you, like, go talk to her, go talk to her, go talk to her. And you like, nah, I'm just kind of chilling. Like, I already know she, and you go over there, and shit just kind of flopping. Like, nigga, I kind of told you. So you think it's one of those things? It's just like, yo, like what's going on? But by him like backtracking like that, I want to bring this analogy up again. It's kind of like y'all saw that I got the shorty, I got her number, she interested. Then I'm just like, I don't want that no more. When she could be the one for me, it's just like, dude, like.
And when I sent that text, I couldn't wait to see what you was gonna respond, because I was like, it's in plain sight. You can't walk away from this as a J. Cole fan.
Yeah, because like as a fan, it just felt like seeing, if you're a Warriors fan back in the day, KD's Achilles just bursting. You just like, damn, that just took the air out of everything. Like, obviously he's still my favorite rapper, but I think he right now he cannot put himself as being the best, especially when you do some whole shit like that. Like, that shit kind of hurt me. I know back in the day when, you know, these prominent beefs kind of went on, a lot of these niggas back in the day were like in their 20s, you know, single, doing whatever and whatnot. I know that he's older. I'm not really necessarily trying to give him a pass, but he is older. He seems like he's more well kind of put together, more conscious compared to these other niggas in the past and whatnot as well too. Nigga about to be 40, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it doesn't excuse you for backing down. Like that shit kind of hurt me, and I think that shit's gonna fuck up his sales moving forward.
His credibility.
So credibility moving forward. So I'm interested to see like what's gonna happen. The only way he can kind of fix that, if Kendrick comes out with some shit and he's like, all right, fuck that, let me put it back to the pen. But I don't see that happening. So I don't even know if he should release a fall off. And it's just ironic that he called the motherfucker fall off right now, because we're seeing him fall off before our eyes, man. And that shit fucking hurts me. But how you feel about that?
I think that, one, I definitely don't agree that Drake is the GOAT. Because to me, like, GOAT, I know you weren't necessarily saying that. You were saying, like, some other people were saying that.
The group chat.
Yeah, like, to me, it's like, everyone wants to just say GOAT because they're thinking about this generation. Rap has so many generations. I definitely can't put him in front of Jay-Z. Like, Drake is a pop star, yes, and he's put out a bunch of music, and he's put out way more music, but that's because that's what people do now. Also, he hasn't put out, because he puts out so much music, it's not all high quality. Yeah. He's smart, and he knows, like, okay, if I drop this album with 20 songs, and like 5 of them are really good and memorable, you're not going to care that 15 were bad and you don't remember them. Versus niggas actually putting out full quality albums. No, I mean, it's literally the way that's what streaming is now. That's what these artists do, is just like, especially being in music, like they just throw a bunch of songs at you because that's what everyone's doing. And like people aren't listening to most of these albums anyway. And then I also disagree. Now Future for sure owes a lot to Drake, but Kendrick don't owe shit to him. He didn't give him his first #1. He didn't Poetic Justice didn't peak higher than Swimming Pools that came out before it. Didn't peak higher than Humble. Didn't peak higher than Loyalty, All the Stars.
Which one came out first?
Silent Hill. I mean, some of these are after, but Swimming Pools came out before Poetic Justice. And that peaked at 17 on the US, 3 on R&B hip hop, and 3 on rap. Poetic Justice peaked at 26 on the US, and then 8 and 6 on the other 2. Yeah. So it wasn't even like close to his best charting single. So I would never even say that Kendrick owes anything to Drake at all. And I mean, I just think in general, I fuck with Kendrick just coming in and fucking shit up. That's what he does.
We needed that.
He literally just came in on these other people's track and was like, yeah, I'm gonna just literally the same thing he did with Control. It was Big Sean's song. Big Sean wasn't really dissing a bunch of people on there, whatever. And Kendrick was like, nah, I'm about to just go ahead. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure he took that off of streaming. Like, you can't even really find Control like that anymore because Big Sean was like, I'm not finna just let you watch me on my song like this, bro. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think, clearly it's gave everybody something. Like, it's created entertainment for the last couple of weeks. Yeah. So that's what they're entertainers. That's what they're supposed to do. I think Cole was some silly shit to come out and then kind of like backtrack. I think that's a whole other thing. But I think that it's funny, like the diss that Drake came back out with.
Yeah, how you feel about Drake diss? I thought it was really good. I don't know. A lot of niggas was making jokes. It was just like, damn, what did they say? I meant to take a screenshot of that shit. But something along the lines of paraphrasing, Drake's team did a good job at responding.
I'm dead. No, I think that Drake's was okay. I think that, though, if you look at the history of rap beef, the things that he was poking fun at are very childish in comparison.
Well, he's a childish ass nigga.
Right, but that to me doesn't, like that's, it's, to be real, like it's like a man's thing, like this is men fighting. We're not saying you got small feet. Like, I don't know, like that type of shit is.
Those are good jabs, though. Those are good jabs. This shit was funny, even though I think they came out and said, you know how they be having like breaking news with some shit in the shade room. Like, breaking news: Kendrick Lamar actually has a size 8 or 9.
Yeah. I just didn't really. I thought it was cool. I definitely don't. I don't think it was like terrible or anything like that. But to me, I also think like, and I don't even know how Rick Ross got involved in this. But
I think it was because of the shorty.
Clarence. What
were you about to say?
I was gonna say the clearances. Him and French Montana were trying to drop a song allegedly together, and Drake said, "Fuck that, y'all can't use my clearance." I know he's mad at that. I heard they have a history low key between each other, but I didn't know about the shorty thing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because of the lyric galore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Regardless, I don't know what it is, but his diss track he put out on streaming. Clearly, Kendrick is on streaming. I think that it's, and some people I've seen, of course, they're gonna feel the opposite, but I do think it's a little bitch made that like your shit leaked. From the way things happen, it sounds like yours leaked. Then you took that Drake.
Okay.
Yours leaked. You took that opportunity to then take that feedback and then go edit it and finish it. And then even after when you put it out, you didn't really ever put it out yourself. Exactly. You never really fully put it out yourself. You don't have the balls to be like, yeah, I'm putting this up on streaming so everybody knows this came from me. Like, no. Yeah. To me, that's just kind of like bitch made. I don't really like that. But it's also very par for the course for Drake to me. He's just seems like he's a fake hard ass person, bro. And he does. I mean, I hope that he wrote this, but a lot of shit he doesn't even write anyway. Like the stuff that he's talking
Future,
about. And,
not Future Metro release. Lil Yachty had that song Jumbotron.
Yeah,
I know. Damn, he should have kept that for himself. But because Drake is so magnified,
if you
polarizing.
can write for Drake, you do it. Like if you want this song, Drake, take it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, would you say like what type of song would you say that is? Because I obviously like growing up hip hop, like with Drake. He made that whole pop album or dance hall, whatever the fuck you want to call it, album. He made that. Like, if he's making non-rap songs, I don't have a problem with him getting multiple writers in the room helping him. But if it's just off of pure rap, I'm just like, oh, come on, bruh. That's why I can't put him as GOAT. I mean, I guess you can put him as one of the GOAT artists, but as far as rappers, I can't do that.
That's why I'm like Jay-Z, Wayne. Those are niggas to me that like I would put, and then out of this new generation, I would include like a Cole and a Kendrick. But to me, Drake is a pop star. Yeah. Like he's not like, if we're just talking about like rap, there's just no way he could be my GOAT.
I love him though, but I agree with what you said and what I said.
I hear y'all's opinions. That's fair. I hear y'all.
I don't really have a problem with it like not being released on streaming services because I know this is also new times as well, but I mean even back in the day they would just go straight to the booth and then kind of just leak it to the DJs that are kind of playing on the radio and whatnot, and it's up for us to kind of go and try to listen to it. But I don't really care too much about that. Drake took about a week and some change to respond, and then y'all heard Kendrick's alleged fake diss.
That was AI. They
said it was AI, and then some other platforms said that it won't AI, but because the feedback was kind of mid, they said it's AI. Like, I don't like this whole AI situation as well, too, because I feel like some of the bars are cool, especially more so when he won at J. Cole in the AI one. The Drake one was mid. But it's just like, it is AI, so obviously someone's kind of thinking about this, but like you're taking away from the artist when they have to respond. I mean, that's kind of whack to me. But y'all think Kendrick's going to respond?
I think so. It might not be as immediate as we might want it to, though.
I don't know. I really don't, because I don't think that he did it to create a huge back and forth. I really, like I said, I think he just pops in just to pop shit off and say his shit. I'm not. This isn't a beef. I just think I'm better than all you niggas. That's just like what it is.
Because in First Person Shooter, they put them, J. Cole, said them three, like, nigga, no.
I just don't really think that. And I think that it's funny, I've been seeing, I want to say mainly like academics and honestly a bunch of the famous like Drake dick writers are talking about like where, it's been X amount of days since Kendrick hasn't like Drake took a whole week and some change to respond. And still to me, like maybe, okay, he didn't put it out, but like he hasn't really claimed this song. Like the most I've seen is he been putting out on his Instagram story some comments like clips of it or something like that, or like the part where he's talking about Metro. But like that again to me is very like
Drake,
that's not
on
like,
brand Drake.
Why is this just on your story? Like, man up, talk about it, you know, instead of just trying to be petty. And I don't even like the fact, like to me, that you went the hardest on the one dude who don't even rap. Metro. He can't. What is he supposed to do back to you? Yeah, like bro, he can't even
hilarious. That drum line shit was hilarious, nigga. I was crying. That nigga's so petty, man. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up and make some drums.
Shut the fuck up and make some drums. Nah, nigga funny. And then especially this shit that's how you feel about like when he like leaked or posted on his story the conversation he had with his mom and shit like that.
I thought, that's a big part of it to me. Again, why I think he's bitch made, because you call him bro, basically
Racist.
you want to be black all the time, right? When it matters, you're a nigga. But then somebody like says something about you that I don't know. I just feel like you can't play the race card whenever like it suits you.
Yeah,
you know.
That was whack.
I just think that the whole thing. Again, I just think like it's a nobody else is doing that. Mm-hmm. Like, what were me and my mom, who of course is gonna be on my side about everything, but we were talking about like, let me go ahead and put that out. Like, all right, bro, cool.
Yeah.
He was making fun of me, Mom. He said I was Jewish. They said I had a big nose. Like, okay, cool. That nigga's not hard, bro. Like, he just be showing it at every opportunity. Yeah. Again, I'm not saying that nigga don't make good music.
No, he makes great music.
Right. I can't even. He be showing up on my way they do that end of the year shit. I'm like, damn, I don't even think I listen to this much Drake. But he's everywhere. He's in everybody's song and he puts out a bunch of fucking music. Yeah. But when it comes to some of these conversations, I just can't.
That's just been hilarious with him and Rick Ross. It just makes me think like, do y'all even like really have beef like that? Like these niggas just act each other. It could have come down to
like what shit. Carl said about the entertainment. Or entertainers.
Entertainment. I'm not into it. Yeah. So I guess we're going to continue to monitor the situation with this beef that's going on. Hopefully by the time we get on this next time, Kendrick got some stuff as well. I know we're going to see some content from Rick Ross and Drake for sure. That's been entertaining.
Rick Ross, big ass. Y'all seen that? Oh, bro. Y'all got him. It's this one dude. I think it's like Tony or Stanley, something like that. I have to find the shit. But that nigga was like, he just basically summarized the song. He was like, Future got his first hit because of me. Kendrick is a bitch and he got some small feet. You know who not small? Rick Ross, big ass. Y'all gotta watch that shit, bro.
I gotta watch that. So send me that ASAP for sure.